graduating classmates, welcome to Parfest Theater. My name is Patricia Marks.
And I'm Carly Vicentin, and together we're the co-producers of Daffydil 2017.
Tonight marks the 106th production of Daffydil, making it one of the oldest and most treasured traditions at the University of Toronto Faculty of Medicine. Over the years, Daffydil has evolved from a variety show to the Broadway-worthy musical you will all be enjoying this evening. Regardless of its medium, Daffydil has always served as an opportunity for students to come together in creativity and conviviality.
The show that we share this evening is the result of months of relentless work from a team of over 70 very dedicated and talented individuals. At this moment, we'd like to express our sincerest gratitude to our directors, writers, creative leads, sponsorship and marketing teams, as well as our stage crew and performers for helping to make this year's show a reality. We'd also like to thank our diamond sponsor, Toronto Notes, and our emerald sponsor, MBNA. And finally, you, our audience, for helping us to raise over $600,000 for the Canadian Cancer Society and helping to make the show such a success every year.
Our vision for this year was to bring to life a show that was both thought-provoking and relatable, and that highlights the humanity of medicine. We hope that this year's show will resonate with you and have you contemplating your own beliefs about medicine as you follow their characters through their adventures on Dr. Gabe's Sport of Wonders.
The fight against cancer is one that is close to us all, yet very personal to some. Tonight we're honored to have Sheena Garcia, a cancer survivor, come to share her story of how the Canadian Cancer Society has helped her in her journey.
Hold this mic because I've never done this before and I really want to show my mom that I'm doing something with my life. So could I take a selfie with you guys? Would that be okay? And I'm not gonna lie, I did not come prepared today. I don't really know how I'm gonna introduce this. So you know what? Let's start with a fact. Did you know that 2 out of 5 Canadians are expected to get cancer in their lifetimes? I know it's such a morbid fact. I'm fine, and then I just dropped the bomb right there. But yeah, when you think about it, 2 out of 5, that is 40%, and that is ridiculous. And as you already know, I actually do happen to be amongst that 40%. I know. I'm sure you weren't expecting that. It's crazy. Look at me. Look at this baby face. I'm so young. I'm 20 right now, but my first symptoms started when I was 17, the day after my high school grad. And I actually ended up getting my official diagnosis when I was 18. So what were you doing when you were 17 or 18? I mean, I'm sure that wasn't too long ago for you guys. For me, it was the same as everyone else. Senior prom, high school grad, figuring out which university to go to, what career to pursue, moving away from home, starting first year. That was me. That was exactly me. And that's also probably why I ended up ignoring my initial symptoms. Trouble breathing and a persistent cough due to the tumor collapsing my lung, face swelling because the tumor was pressing against my vein, the vein that let the blood from my face go back down to my heart, and shoulder pains, or more aptly put, someone taking a knife and stabbing you in the shoulder pains. When you put it on a list like that, it was so obvious that something was wrong. Sometimes even I'll be there, Sheena, what were you thinking? Why didn't you get it checked sooner? But think about it from my shoes. I'm young, I have no family history, and I've been healthy all my life. I never smoke, never drank at the time. Don't tell my mom. I just had no reason to believe that I had anything serious, let alone something like cancer. At some point, though, I simply couldn't ignore symptoms anymore, and that day came the day of the 2014 Santa Claus parade. It actually ran like right through this campus, so I decided to invite my family to come and watch it. After miraculously avoiding becoming human popsicles that day, my mom took me and my brother out shopping, and it was actually in a change room where I found a large hard lump on my chest. Large hard lumps are never a good sign. I told my parents about it that evening, and they took me to the ER to get a check. Maybe get some medicine to make it go away. It didn't even cross our minds that it could have been what it was. But when that team of doctors, when they came into the ER, just by the look on their face, I knew that what they had to say wasn't good. We found a tumor in your x-ray. Instantly, tears fell from my eyes. Am I gonna die? I asked. We don't know, was their simple response. That night, I had to sleep in the ER. My mom stayed with me, and my dad went back home to take care of my brother. I had a CT scan done, a biopsy in the morning, and then I was sent home. A week later, I got my official diagnosis. Stage 2 mediastinal large B-cell lymphoma, a form of non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. I didn't know at the time, but the tumor was 11.7 centimeters in diameter. Right here, it was this big. I was to undergo 6 rounds of chemotherapy and 1 month of radiation, a process that would happen over the course of 6 months. And so for 6 months, cancer took everything away from me. I had to drop out of school, and my house became my prison. I lost all of my hair, and with it, my confidence. I couldn't even look at myself in the mirror. But worst of all, I think, was the isolation. The chemo, it stripped me of my energy, and each round was exponentially more difficult than the last. By the time I hit my 3rd round of chemo, I honestly felt like I couldn't do it anymore. I didn't want to worry my parents, so I hid all those feelings from them, but by doing so, I just felt more alone. It was then that I had the opportunity to reach out to a cancer survivor. The woman I talked to, she had to undergo 2 surgeries and 18 rounds of chemo. 18! That's like 3 times the number of rounds I had to go through, and she somehow managed to get through them. This woman, she became my inspiration. And from there, I just kept telling myself that, if she could do 18, then 6 should be a piece of cake. On April 13, 2015, my oncologist told me that I had shown a complete response to the treatment. The PET scan showed no signs of the tumor. And today, I have been cancer-free for 2 years. If there's one thing I believe in, it's that everything happens for a reason. Cancer opened my eyes and showed me just how much I took for granted. And it left me with a vehement desire to help others. That is why I'm here today. I want to use my experience to help those who are going through the same struggles I went through. I don't want other families to go through what my family went through. Amongst the myriad of services that the Canadian Cancer Society offers, one very important one is the peer support services, where trained individuals who have been there provide comfort and support for those diagnosed with cancer. Trust me when I say this. There are things we as patients go through that only those who have been through the same thing could understand. Like getting through my own chemotherapy would have been a lot harder if it weren't for the help I received from the woman I talked to. In addition, they also provide support for the patient's caregivers. Let me tell you, the absolute worst part of a cancer is how it doesn't just affect me. I also ended up hurting my loved ones as well. My parents, they were lucky enough to have their friends and their siblings to support them, but others aren't as lucky, and that's why this is such an important service. So today, you have been presented with a unique opportunity to help in the fight against this disease, and I can assure you that funds raised through campaigns like this go a long way. Trust me, the Canadian Cancer Society really does impact the lives of people like me, my family, and so many others. So, I would like to thank you for your attention, and I'd also like to thank the members of the Daffydil musical. I hope you have a great evening tonight.
My name is Sabina. I'm this year's director.
And I'm Janice, this year's assistant director.
First, we want to say thank you so much to Sheena for coming to share her story with us today. I really think it's amazing that we can really contextualize what we're doing for you guys before we start the show. So, when the writers sat down to write this year's story, they wanted to create a plot that really reflected the diversity present in our class and our society as a whole. And we accepted the challenge to do so that didn't tokenize or trivialize any minorities. So we just want to say thank you to everyone we consulted along the way, especially the LGBTQ curriculum committee at UAD. And we hope that the end result is a story that resonates with all of our viewers.
It's been a long and wonderful journey with Daffy, and tonight marks the end of the road for many of us, especially the second years who'll be moving on to new great adventures in the coming years. From the people you'll see on stage tonight, to the talented musicians performing backstage, to the crew running around making all the magic happen behind the scenes, Daffy is a family, and it is also a labor of love, and the show that you see tonight would not have been possible without the contributions of over 70 of our talented classmates.
Honestly, it's wild to think that what started as a simple idea pitch in the Med Lounge last summer has now become a beautiful production we're so excited to share with you today. And as Jenna said, it is the last show for us, and for a lot of us second years. I'm sure you can hear me that this way. And we just want to say thank you to everyone who gave a piece of themselves to bring the show to life.
And so now, without further ado, we'd like to present the 106th Annual Daffydil, Dr. Gabe and the Ward of Wonders.
At this time, we would like to remind you to turn off all cell phones and electronic devices, and that the use of photography and recording devices of any kind are strictly prohibited. We also remind you that food or beverages are not allowed in the auditorium, with the exception of there will be one 15-minute intermission. Thank you and enjoy the show.
I was having a bit of nausea, and I figured this is the perfect excuse to go check out Dr. Gabe's ward.
Maybe baby should have come to me. We would have made a differential diagnosis. It would have been good.
No. I already knew that it was from all the leftover pizza I've been eating. I've been to 12 interest group talks this week.
Hold on. So, baby, you knew the problem was minor, but you still went to go see Dr. Gabe's ward? Have you ever considered the burden of unnecessary ER visits on a publicly funded healthcare system?
I mean, I figured I should go check it out, especially because our CBL placements are being released today. After all, I did put on my med school applications that I volunteer for Dr. Gabe's ward, so.
You did, girl? You didn't tell me that.
Hi there, my name is Felicia, and I happen to overhear every one of your conversations, likely due to my incessant eavesdropping. Did you say you volunteered with the Dr. Gabe?
Well, so like, volunteered might have been a bit of a stretch. But that's why I went to go see it from the inside yesterday. You guys would not believe it. As soon as I walked in, I knew all progress were true.
Oh, wow. I took over a lab in that hospital last year. They wouldn't even let me into Gabe's ward.
Yeah, they would have let me in out of it.
Well, if you're speaking like that, it's hardly a surprise.
Oh, sweet. Relax.
Anyway, Dr. Gabe's praise is well deserved. Did you know that when you were a medical student, they won the exact same scholarship that I did?
Ah, yes, the poorly executed humble brag, a defining characteristic of the med school gunner.
Who are you, bro?
Oh, Ro, my name's Alfonso. It's so nice to meet you all. I'm in absolute suspense waiting to find out who's going to be in Dr. Gabe's CBL room.
Yeah, the first time like ever.
Okay, the last time I was this emotionally invested in something is when Kim K made sheer chemise as a trend. I love Dr. Gabe. I heard she...
Actually, Dr. Gabe doesn't go by she, her, or he, him.
Yeah, bro, where you been? Haven't you heard? Gabe tears through binary constructions of social gender identity. You know, maybe some people can benefit from that.
Wait, does that mean they shop for new men's and women's fashion trends? I'm just so inspired.
Yes, I win! It's my turn to tell a story detailing Gabe's magnificence.
I can't believe you're letting students in Dr. Gabe's ward this year. I love this new curriculum. Now, if they would just release the answers.
What do you think Gabe does it between taking care of patients, managing the ward, doing surgeries, and inventing all those experimental treatments?
I have no idea. But holy pirate, is that word ever a gold mine of innovation?
Excuse me, did I hear someone say gold? And that it could be mine?
Wow, you're making me look good. After all that matters is that you look better than your worst peers. Am I right? Yes.
Oh my god! Everybody, the placements are out! Who got into Dr. Gabe's ward?
Where do we find out? Should I check Acorn, Rosie, Mensis, Outlook, Portal, IP, Portal, iAnalytics?
Don't be silly. There's only one reliable source for school-grade information. Facebook.
Come on, man. I commented that I didn't get into Gabe's group, and it already got 48 likes. Oh, and now someone's made a meme about it.
Quiet, quiet! I'm in. I'm actually in. I'm gonna be on the Ward of Wonders with Dr. Gabe. Ooh, maybe I can use my newfound fame to get some clothing endorsement deals.
Hey, I got it too!
There is a sixth god!
Mostly, I'm so glad you're in this group with me. Now we can just collaborate on answers.
Yes, I got it too! Looks like Dr. Gabe will be meeting the standout students of our class. No offense.
None taken. You four definitely stand out. I bet Gabe can't wait.
I can't wait to demonstrate how to ace this CBL. The first day and I am looking great with exclusives from Chanel.
I'll be the protege of Dr. Gabe. Now it's my time to excel.
Hey, did we miss something?
Yeah, it looks like it. It's got time wrong. I'm terrible with numbers.
Same. I'm Faye, by the way.
Yeah, I think we've met before. I'm Dom. It's nice to meet you again.
Oh, yeah, you do look familiar. Oh, I remember now. You were at that thing where with the... Sorry.
Oh, that's no problem. People forget names all the time.
It's not just that. I just feel like I have a lot on my plate right now. I feel like something exciting is supposed to be happening today.
Well, there is. The CBL placements just got released and they've got to head over to our first session.
Oh, that's right. I'm so pumped.
Oh, really? I'm kind of nervous. Where are you going to be?
I'll be at the Ward of Wonders. Oh, why are you nervous? Dr. Gabe is so eccentric and edgy. I love it.
Well, they are, but we've also never lost a patient. And as Dr. Gabe always says, if you're not perfect, you're not perfect. I don't know. It's a lot to handle for a couple of first years.
That's true, but I still think it'll be a blast. Let me have you on Facebook, Dominic, right?
You won't find me on Facebook. I'm more of a LinkedIn type of guy. It's nice to meet you too. I look forward to working together, and I'll see you at the hospital.
More of a LinkedIn type of guy, eh? Stiff, but seems cool. Maybe I'll go look up his profile and endorse him for professionalism. Would you mind getting another clerk to see Miss Shaw? It looks like she's trying to get other patients to diagnose her. I have an appointment to run to, but I'll see you later, Mr. Robertson.
Oh, excuse me, dear. You look like you might know something about medicine.
Oh, no, sorry. I'm just here for my checkup.
Just a quick look here.
Okay, let's go.
Yes, I'd like to confirm my order. Of course I need all 50 shades of gray eyeshadow. How else am I supposed to get that perfect smoky eye? I need that depth, trust me.
Oh, just made top 20 under 20. Completely forgot I applied. Just a quick review and submit. Perfect. Alfonso, where is everyone? Didn't we all just dance over here together?
Pedro dear, I'll have to call you back. Yes, just put it all on the Welch Allen stock. Don't worry, they still exploit the first years every year at the equipment sale. Toodaloo.
Alfonso, what's your phone even on? Those conversations were completely incongruent.
Didn't you have some work to do?
I'm excellent at multitasking.
Oh, child. Only Commodores multitask. We are going to be the 1%.
What's so great about being rich? Everyone knows that the true mark of a great doctor is how many days you can go without sleeping. I'm on day 5.
Well, hello, dears.
I told you we were late.
Yeah, we were cutting it pretty close. Good thing we have this tough guy here. That oversized jersey makes him look like a broad ligament.
Looks like you do have a funny boner too.
Well, in case you were wondering, I'm very humorous. Good natured ribbing is a staple piece of my conversations.
Yeah, let's just pretend.
Yo, I'm grabbing. Are we gonna start on time or what? I gotta go home and watch all the sports games.
Mama, maybe Gabe's just chilling?
Wait, are you two dating?
Yeah. We met during orientation week, so that basically means we're gonna be together forever.
Cute, but I'm I'm sure Dr. Gates is working on one of their many projects. I mean, you don't get to their position just by chilling.
Maybe I should cancel my eyeshadow order. There's more than enough shade being thrown around. Okay, guys, let's be reasonable. I'm sure there's a perfectly acceptable reason for Dr. Gate to be keeping us waiting.
Wow, time sure did fly by.
This is getting ridiculous. As students who are here, are late multiple times a week, I think we can all agree that there's no acceptable reason for a teacher to be late.
I, for one, welcome to this newly scheduled self-study time.
I guess Dr. Gabe isn't perfect. Well, everyone has their flaws, except for me.
Wow, we're really digging into Dr. Gabe, huh?
Yeah, people, I'm pretty sure it's not that simple. I'm sure Dr. Gabe has some grand entrance planned.
Wait, you don't think Dr. Gabe is late because they're taking public transit?
Okay, wait a second. You realize all of this is just hearsay?
Yeah.
We don't actually know anything about Dr. Gabe. The
Yeah.
conversation has more alternative facts than a Kellyanne Conway speech. And Dr. Gabe is so mysterious.
Yeah.
Dr. Gabe is so frustrating.
Yeah.
Dr. Gabe is so excited to meet you all. Hello, my students. It is I, Dr. Gabe. Now, I hope you enjoyed my alter ego. It is one of many. I thoroughly enjoyed observing you in your natural habitat. It should make professionalism evaluations quite fun. Now, I wanted to welcome you all to my chocolate factory. Wait a minute. Wrong thing. Welcome to my ward of wonders. I will be your guide, your tutor, your docent, at your service. All together now. Sit down, doctor. Anyways, I'm told I'm supposed to be running some sort of CDL situation. So, has anyone brought the module? I keep refreshing the page, but they haven't uploaded it yet. Interesting. And has anyone watched the preparatory video?
None of us. Not a single one.
Splendid! Then you are under no false assumptions, you see. I'm not here to teach you modules, I'm here to teach you medicine.
Cool, bro.
No, it's not cool, bro. It's real. Look, you can either learn to see by doing or learn to do by seeing. Right? So, who is ready to see how it's done? Wrong, wrong, wrong. You all have so much to learn. Let's get down to business. Medicine is not fun. Lest you dream a little, I'll show you how it's done. You're the stiffest bunch I've ever met, but you can bet before we're through, I'll make a duck out of you. Didn't I just say about that step?
It all sounds contradictory.
They notice if I snuck out.
I can get back.
Can you please get further out?
This sorcery.
Now I really wish
this could all slow down. Be a dog.
You've got to learn to relate to patients.
Be a dog.
And stay detached, you wait in meditation.
Be a dog.
Lift hands, roll in all situations, and do it with your motivations too.
Be a dog. Know the agents of phosphorylation. And be experts in tubolization. Play saxophone and build homes for Haitians. And do it with your motivations too.
So, since the CBL is going to be different, does that mean I actually have to, like, contribute something?
Yes, Miriam, listen, this is no longer case-based learning, but change-based learning. I'm going to be changing the curriculum every single week so that a certain medical school in close proximity, professor, never gets ahead again. Look, it's all about collaborative, experiential leadership buzzwords.
I don't even know what that means.
Nobody knows what it means, but it's provocative. It gets the students going. Fantastic. Students, who is ready to begin? Oh, wonderful. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yo, babe, this structure game is so unpredictable, man.
I don't mind. We didn't have to do any work today. Now, I can just go home and get into bed. After all, bed is bay.
But I was bad.
Wait, did I hear someone say Bay? That's where I live too. Do you guys want to go home together? Awesome.
Yeah, or are we the only two people in the world that don't live at Bay in college?
Yeah, I guess so. I'm glad you're in this group, though. It's really nice knowing somebody going in. So, what did you think about today?
Well, I think that entrance was a pretty incredible display.
Yeah, I thought it was amazing. It's going to be so cool to be the first ever pre-clerks on the board.
Yeah, that's the thing, though. I'm just not really sure we really belong here. I mean, aren't students just another liability?
That's true. Like that Alfonso guy.
Yeah, I heard him whisper, money, money, money.
Anyways, I still think it'll be great. Especially since we're reviewing the best doctor in the world. The favorite.
The versatile.
The incredible.
The glorious.
Dr. Gabe,
Are you listening? Yes. Sorry, just a little bit distracted. I will get these orders signed today. Thank you so much for filling in today, clerks. I'll see you tomorrow. What are you two still doing here?
Dr. Gabe, we were just reflecting about today for the upcoming portfolio assignment.
wait, you were doing that for a portfolio? Man, I thought we were just chatting.
Efficiency.
Very good. Portfolio is an essential aspect of your training as a physician.
Well, Dr. Gabe, it looks like I have a little more work to do then. We'll see you tomorrow. So, what time do we start tomorrow? It says 20:30 on our schedule. How is that even possible?
Yeah, instructions say something about working around a 33-hour time cycle. I hate dealing with numbers. It's all just too much for me.
You and me both.
Hey, what was that all about?
Yeah, I saw that too, but I'm not sure. I'm just here for my cameo.
Welcome, students. Do come in. Much too little to do and much too much time to do it. Wait, scratch that, reverse it, thank you.
Doc, this is an amazing clinic we're seeing today.
I hope it's that one clinic where that ophthalmologist billed $5 million in 1 year.
That was clearly shown to be a misleading story with the primary purpose of getting a reaction from anybody.
Whoa! $5 million? I bet that doctor retires super early.
Personally, I'm hoping we see something just as wild as yesterday.
Wait a minute. Did you all bring your overpriced assortment of clinical tools you'll only use once? Fantastic! Throw them there, you won't need them. Don't you dare sanitize! Look, we need to bring germs into the ward to develop immunity! Unsanitize! Alright, here we go. Try not to look so stuck up if it's possible. In all my years of research, I know.
Whoa. So what's this room about?
You will see! Mr. Robertson, how's it going? Enjoying your stay?
As always, Doc. I thought I felt a call coming on yesterday, but it turns out I was just choking on my well-balanced hospital meal that's blowing cholesterol and unlikely to contribute to chronic disease. I think I'll go home soon.
Fantastic. And Miss Jong, oh, you look radiant as always.
Oh, thank you, dear. You know that sweet Dr. Kyla helped me work out that kink in my leg.
Now, students, fly. It's your chance to go interview these patients.
Our only skills so far are hand washing and reading women's symbols.
Go.
Please, have a seat.
So, Miss Janet John. Let's go with ID. Yo, what's your name?
It's Janet John.
Okay, so Miss John, it's like super nice to meet you, and I'm sure you're great and everything. Oh no, here's how Miss John's mad. Just copy these down. She's on Laffy Taffy? Seriously?
Ah, yes. Miss Jones, would you care to share?
Oh, of course, dear. Well, I work for a branch of the Regal Bank of Canada, and I came in the other day worried that I was losing my sense of humor. There's this competing bank that continually lowers their line of credit interest rates. It's just not funny anymore.
You see, here in the upstream room, we look to prevent health problems before they occur. So, in Miss Jones' case, we're using an education and intervention-based approach to prevent psychosocial stress. Of course, the main issue with stress is that it's a risk factor.
Sorry, Mr. Robertson, but up to date says nothing about this increased need for fellow ratio.
I get it, bro. You're like trying to stop disease by limiting risk factors. You're trying to stop it upstream of where it's happening. Get it, yo, yeah.
Oh, that's why you call it the upstream ward. That's so cool.
There's also a literal stream in the room. Where's that water even coming from?
It's like those gnarly pictures on cigarette packages. Remember I took you that public health elective when we learned about that?
Oh yeah, I remember those. Before those sessions, I can truly say I had no real understanding of how badly this world needs long midday naps. So boring.
So savage. Yo, Miss John, look at this.
There he goes again, putting on a show. Just funny, you know?
Who knows?
Sir, ma'am, are you sure you wouldn't like to talk, even just for a little bit? No worries if you'd still rather not.
No use, Stu. This game of Mahjong is just way too interesting. You should go for a chicken hand or a self-draw.
How's it going here?
Well, Dr. Gabe, these two haven't responded to a single word what we have said, but other than that, not bad.
Ah, yes, they must be practicing mindfulness mahjong. You see, most dismiss it as fluff stuff, but for this couple, it's dramatically improved their relationship over the years.
Oh, meditating. What a holistic approach to medicine.
I've read about mindfulness on PubMed. It's nice to see holistic medicine that's based in evidence.
Yes, well, look closely and they might blink. And Felicia, what do you have to report?
Well, Dr. Gabe, this is Mr. Robertson. He is a 72-year-old adult His chief complaint is this intense, red, burning hot sensation with the onset of the weather a few minutes ago, coinciding with the start of our conversation. He also describes a higher than normal need for fellow ratio and describes being excessively thirsty.
Mr. Robertson, need for a fellow ratio? That's harassment. I thought we fulfilled our quota for creepy old men in last year's musical.
Oh, well, I tried my best to keep it up.
Doc, with all due respect, I don't really get the point of this place. If you treat patients before they get sick, how is that supposed to make anyone money? Doctors and families, overhead costs, unsustainable patterns of spending to support. I don't see how that depressed old lady or this sleazy old man is supposed to support my Black Friday shopping sprees.
Now, I couldn't go saying...
I'm sorry, Dr. Gabe. I really wanted to be like you. I really did.
Well then, if you wanted to be like
But
me...
would anybody with your amount of cash be wearing last year's fall product collection?
Especially last year's spring collection, just saying. I only want fashion shows because bottles are hot. I'm a man!
Anyway, get it together, everyone. We're going to be rolling in cash. No more pretenses about doing right. No more hiding your online shopping during epic seminars. And no more interacting with people below you.
Below us? Has he lost it?
I warned you about him.
A recently acclaimed study has shown that when people in the population are healthier, they tend to make more money. Funnily enough, it was my study.
Sorry, could you repeat that? I only listen when money talks.
Oh, what is your deal?
Let me tell you. I shop all night, I shop all day, now money's tight, who's gonna pay? That's too bad. And still there never seems to be a limit to what I need. In my head, I have a plan. I'll learn how gay bridges begin. And when I talk with sunshine, this I won't have to struggle like this. Money, 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 must be comfy in a rich man's world. Money, 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 always sunny in a rich man's world. Oh, things I could own. You only have a ton of money in a wonderful world. In a buzzer's world.
We've heard quite enough. Look, this is about change-based learning, and it seems that you need to spend some more time in this room to do just that.
What are you doing? Don't touch me!
Toodles.
Perfect puzzle.
You got so mad.
I'm done with you! I'm out of here! Get it!
Actually, I don't think you're quite out yet. I have just the place for you two to learn something.
Oompa, loompa, doobity-doo. Mo and Miriam, we will show you.
But wait, what about CBL?
Change-based learning. Embrace it.
Can't wait to see what happens next.
Dr. Gabe, when can we get back to learning things that will actually help us become doctors? You know, it's been forever since I last memorized a textbook.
Yes, fair point, young Dominic. Eager beavers always get the wood. Now, there are some patients who are waiting to see me, but how get there, you will see a set of 5 hallways. Do percuss each of the walls until you find the one that sounds most consolidated. Once you find that hallway, take up a very slight jog until you have an easy bit of lactic acid buildup. At that point, your heart will show you the way. Aloha!
Wow,
Yeah, I think I wrote this down all wrong. This should be fun.
That's one thing we can agree on. Shall we start wafting the air for broken dreams?
Nobody's perfect. I could think of a friend who could benefit from that lesson. Anyways, I had a couple of questions to ask. But not to worry. I'll come back a bit later.
No clerks in sight. Did we take a wrong turn?
Yeah, looks like it. So let's go back to it again.
Don't be such a goody two-shoes. Let's go explore the ward.
Dude, we're only first years. I don't think we should be seeing patients on our own.
You take most of you seriously. Did you...
Is someone there? My throat is so dry. I need water.
Oh gosh.
Let's go get a nurse.
Go find a nurse. It's one glass of water. What's the harm?
Well, there could be plenty of harm. What if the water upsets this patient's electrolyte balance? Did you forget hypo-swollen?
One glass of water isn't going to do anything. But here's a patient in need, and you just want to walk away.
Please, someone. I'm so thirsty.
Coming, just 1 minute.
Dude, you're so impulsive. That's no way to practice medicine.
Oh my gosh. Dominic, it's Miss John.
Oh, wow. She's asleep. She had craniotomy, right? I wonder what the entry point for surgery was, or what it was like under that wave pool machine. I mean, it's terrible that she got hurt, but it's pretty neat that she got to experience time distortion.
Neat that she almost died and then had to have risky as hell surgery.
I didn't mean it was neat that she almost...
You know what? You're just a typical white coat. I think sometimes you forget these patients are actual people.
Dr. Gabe sent us here to learn. That's our responsibility as future physicians. If you don't take a curious approach, then what's the point of being here? And I'm not saying that we should be a burden on patients, but we have to learn from them, don't we?
Please, who made you the judge of what is and isn't a burden? You don't realize the power you have over patients in your interactions, even as a medical student. Well,
Excuse me, I'm just trying to be a better physician for my future patients. Oh, but wait, I guess this whole scenario could have been avoided if we hadn't been in that ridiculous hand-holding kumbaya room where she got hurt in the first place.
you're so stubborn. You know, for some patients, that upstream ward is the only way that they can overcome systemic barriers. But I'm not surprised somebody like you doesn't understand that.
And here you go, being all high and mighty again. Do you realize how judgmental you are? You don't even know anything about my background. You know, some people can't help but dwell on their challenges, and other people just work through them, okay? Man, I hope you enjoy treating your patients as much as you enjoy labeling them.
Oh, come on. You're no free of bias moral arbitrator. You know, you like medicine because it makes you feel good to have patients depending on you. You know, it's okay to admit that. Same goes for me. You know, you can't hide your emotions behind some veil forever.
Can't you see you're so impulsive? But you have to pay money. And now you got to do this mess. Well, just listen to me closely. Tell me what
left you neglected. So maybe I just don't belong. I was short-sighted, way too strong-minded, trained to withhold our wrongs. Nobody said it was easy. It's such a shame how you were taught. Nobody said it was easy. No one ever said it would be that hard. Oh, take me back and restart. Tell me you love me, show that you need me. Appreciate who you've done. Wanna feel worth it, chasing down perfect. Oh, we forget who we are. Nobody said it was easy. Oh, it's such a shame how it all starts. Nobody said it was easy. Nobody said it was easy.
Look, I said I'm fine. Just leave me alone.
Wow, I've never seen Dave look so disjointed. What was that?
That is my best friend.
From this reputation that I've garnered, there's an expectation to follow, and it leaves me feeling hollow. Am I the ideal physician? Ideal. I deal with my faults the way a pot of hot oil deals with boiled water. I deal with my insecurities the way an ocean deals with its sediment. Is that really ideal? Let's take it back to the start of physician. What is a physician? A physician, what is the composition of a physician? What is the kinetic, the genetic, the psychosocial, emotional makeup of a physician? Whether they are man or woman or neither or both or young or old or large or skinny or day in and day out, I ask myself, what type of doctor am I? Am I based on pattern recognition that's bred through repetition, or am I the patient advocate who will fight till the end for it? Which one is it? Order or chaos? Protocol or passion? And what is with all of these binaries? My name is Dr. Gabe.
to patient education. I know what it does. Just tell me when it's scheduled.
You get it, Tiana. You're the expert. You know a million things. Best patient ever. Giver of knowledge.
That sounded sarcastic. Are you making fun of me? Aren't you just a medical student? You know, my brother-in-law went to medical school too. I know what it's like. You should be professional. You should be on the ball.
Right, Tiana. On the ball. No problem. The demands are so much. I need a break. Plus, how am I even supposed to put tough verbal abuse from a patient on my CV? Tiana, we're at the cardioplasty ward now. I'll hand these charts to your friend.
Also, I'm going to need those eye drops that my brother-in-law mentioned. And can you please set me up with a rheumatologist?
Hi, Tiana. Do you know what we do here?
Of course, this is the cardio thingamajig.
Close. The Cardioplasty Center specializes in cardio, heart, classiopathy, brain, research. It's the only research center for heart rate in the world. Do you know why you were referred here?
Oh, well, I asked to be referred here. I usually ask to be referred everywhere.
I see. Well, since you're here, we can have some of our students do a history. No, Marion?
Sure, I'll call myself a good charity case. I know how important it is for them to learn. I know the medical system very well.
Marion, I hope I didn't take you away from your research.
Yeah, our research. Hey, Tiana, please come have a seat. What relationship issues have you got? Let's get your stories.
Oh, well, I have many stories. Stories about constant bickering with tough guys and their egos. Nagging me this, nagging me that.
I cannot stand that. It's like, just let me be me.
It's the worst. I don't understand how two people can be in a relationship without open communication. It takes someone to share and someone to listen.
Same.
You have to pick up on physical cues, body language.
Totally agree, girl.
Ah, to moan and Have you learned what I sent you here for? To be a successful physician, you have to first and foremost manage your personal relationships.
Hey, Dr. J. Yes, yes. Mosimo and I have been hard at work. Our relationship is stronger than ever. Isn't that right, sweet cheeks? Huh, Plum Bunny? Isn't he great?
No! No, it's not! Our relationship is exactly what John is talking about. I feel like I can't express myself because of my societal gender role.
Oh, those pesky things.
Shit! But even if I was able to express myself, Miriam here isn't interested in listening. Your blatant self-interest and lack of commitment is exactly what's wrong with modern-day romance. Would you please get off Tinder?
Okay. You have a point. Look, it's not easy opening up. I don't know. After spending some time here, I think I'm starting to realize I might have some of my own insecurities. I gotta think about it more. I'm sorry for pushing you away, Gumball. I really am.
Look, I screwed up too. I shouldn't have lashed out or gotten angry at you. I got my own issues to work out.
Tiana, Dr. Dave, thank you so much for being here for us, but we have a moment.
So, what now?
Now we do what every couple does when they make up in a research lab. Sing about it.
see. Had our troubles, now let's set them free. Wanna move on.
I guess we had a rough patch.
Everyone does.
I'm sorry I called you dumb.
I don't know that.
Then open up more so we can work things out.
Let me use a drug. Side effects of which drive me a little nuts.
Like vertigo, anxious insomnia, nauseousness. I take it all for you. Oh, darling, wherever we go, you can hear my pulse from across the floor. And I'll move through the pain, the cold blues and restraints. This is what it's all about. We're gonna work it out. We're gonna work it out.
Babe, I need you.
For the good time, for the bad time.
Early out in brother.
We're gonna make it through this day, you and I. We're gonna try, gonna work it out just fine, you and I. We're gonna try, gonna work it out just fine, you and I. We're gonna try, gonna work it out just fine, you and I. We're gonna try, gonna work it out just fine. Glad this didn't turn into some cheesy group number.
Ah, there you two are. Now, before we begin today, I've been meaning... Wait a minute, did you bring water bottles into the ward?
Yeah.
You know the rules. No food or drink in the ward, or we lose teaching access forever.
That doesn't mean
Professionalism?
But
A can't
Well,
A
yeah,
buzzwords.
Okay, we'll put it outside.
Petulant. And now, speaking of childish behavior, before we start,
I want to talk to you about what happened.
What do you think you're doing? We don't have time for your petty conversations. Now,
pretty neat experience, I guess.
Yeah, it just really sucks we can't talk to Miss John directly. I really wanted to apologize for what happened.
Agreed.
Hello, Miss John. I'm wondering if you'd be by. Miss Johnson looking forward to seeing you. I've been assessing her cognitive function. Hit a couple of roadblocks, but nothing that her positive attitude can't handle. I have an appointment to run to, but I'm going to leave you with Dr. Yu.
Oh, thank you, dear.
Miss John, before we begin today, I just wanted to apologize for everything that's happened. I promise from here on out you will receive nothing but the best care.
Oh, don't worry about it, Doc. Well, I can't even remember how it happened.
That's quite all right. I'm just glad to see you're doing much better. And now, for today, I have two students observing from the other side of this one-way mirror. You look wonderful. Even word. Now, it's a common tool we use in clinical teaching scenarios. Would it be all right with you?
Sure.
Wonderful. All right, my aspiring doctors, what's the first thing we should ask Miss John?
I think we should ask Ms. John if she has all the right therapeutic interventions, like aspirin, beta blockers, ACE inhibitors. Also, I think it would be good if... Yeah.
This might overwhelm her. Instead, we should ask if she knows what each of her medications are for.
Excellent points. Miss John, could you tell us what medications you're on and why you're on them?
Oh, I had a nurse who helped me with that.
Oh, wonderful. Students?
Dr. Gabe, I think we should fight Miss John. Take this opportunity to see how the situation has affected her functionally and emotionally.
I think we have to listen to the heart and run a precordial exam.
Good points again. Why don't we begin with the precordial exam, and we'll go on from there.
Knew it. I gotta listen to the heart first.
Good for you. Go, Doc. I'm really thirsty. I'm going to step outside and take a drink.
I'm thirsty too. But Dr. Gabe will be right back.
Wonderful. Thank you, Miss John. Now, students, I think now's a good time for 5. What is the best strategy to use in this situation? Ah, very impressive, the silence technique. You know, it's not often that first-year medical students are able to use these very advanced maneuvers. They come in with all sorts of verbal diarrhea, and between you and me, Chongi, that's my least favorite kind. So,
Oh, Doc. Well, all these incidents have just been getting me a little down. Oh, but I keep reminding myself that bad things do happen, and nobody's perfect.
Miss John, I do hope you know that you are incredibly resilient. I hope your wisdom stays with me forever.
We'd be happy to help.
Absolutely. After all, good time with friends is priceless. How have you been feeling?
Oh, we've been absolutely so great. Our relationship hit a bit of a rut, but we dug ourselves right out. Mom, how have you felt about it?
When you asked me how I felt heard and valued.
Well, I have to get going, but support and joy.
Bye, Kyla.
Wow, you've grown so much. I'm like a proud mother.
So, about this research project, we have about 5,000 people to ask, and we're going to need most of them to sign up. Those are the scripts for you to read.
Wait a minute. Maybe I've been feeling a little bit more charitable recently, but you want us 4 to recruit 5,000 patients.
Nah, bro, we roped in as many unsuspecting hospital workers as possible.
Yeah, this is basically a pyramid scheme, but with ethics approval.
Hello, I
I met Cheeto. And while you wait, I can show you a project we just began.
Surveys, a couple blood samples. You simply won't believe how much your help would mean to us.
Hello, my name is Alfonso. I would love to sign you up for our new study. Hello, I am a resident.
Hello.
No, it won't affect the speed at which you seem to take.
You can read all about it now.
In this course of four, it's free to
Hello! Hello! My name is Felicia, and can I leave this floor with you? I'll check the one you soon.
Hello!
Hello! If you would just sign here, I'll thank you a piano will simply be over the moon. Hello! Hi! My name is...
Jesus Christ! Such a help.
Hola!
Hello!
And hello!
Je suis dans mon projet. Nature bed. Research gives us the secret to a healthy life.
Sound good? A healthy life.
It's done right.
It's super fun. And when we run the stats, we'll find out how it can be done.
Sure, that's fine. Things for nothing.
Hey now! You simply won't believe how much research will help save lives. You simply won't believe how much is there a chance in. There's another way to live life properly with friends and family. We can probably guarantee that research will help save lives. Research will help save lives.
Research will help save lives.
Research will help save lives. I really hate
Students! That's what I like about you two, always there when needed.
Thanks, Dr. Gabe.
Yet often there when not needed. Anyways, it's about time that I told you what this CBL was really all about.
Oh, Doc, we
But first, I think you both have some explaining to do.
Dr. Gabe, we wanted to talk to you about what happened with Miss Jong as soon as possible. It was...
It was what? Why didn't you call for help? It was extremely irresponsible, incredibly neglectful, an embarrassment to this board, and a disappointment to me.
But Dr. Gabe, we're just first-year students.
Evidently. Look, I hold myself to a very high standard, and I expect the same from my students. It hurts me to know that you two in particular were there and did not take action.
Sorry to let you down, Dr. Gabe, but
It's no use. I know you both were responsible, but alas, we must move forward. You see, the reason we allowed 3 clerks into the board this year was...
Oh, Doc, I'm so sorry. I don't mean to be rude, but we already know what you're going to say. We overheard your chat with Kyla before. We know you're looking for a successor for your board amongst our group.
Interesting. So the grapevine does grow in many directions. Well then, shall we get straight to it? You there. You've been here this whole time, watching, clapping respectfully. Perhaps laughing at inopportune moments. We'll take what we can. Now, it's time that you help me. You see, I've opened my award up to pre-quiz this year in order to find a successor. But I'm having a bit of a hard time making the decision. On one hand, there's Thu, a big picture thinker. She sees patients as a locus of social forces that mold and shape their experiences of the world. No matter the social problem, she will spend countless hours looking for the solution. She believes in equality for all.
Oh, not equality, equity.
And she's not afraid to speak her mind. And then there's Dominic. He never misses a single detail. He sees patients as the locus of biochemical interactions that mold and shape their experience with health. No matter the medical problem, he will spend countless hours looking for the solution. He believes that hard work can overcome any barrier.
Thank you very much, Dr. Gabe.
And he is polite and professional. So, which one is it? Who would make the better physician?
Gabe will now take an audience vote to determine how it goes. Please vote for either Thu or Dom by clapping when Gabe points to them. Your vote is important, and they will change based on your decision.
Very interesting. And so it is decided. Congratulations, Thu. Let's go.
I never thought it would end like this.
Don't give up.
sign that something's sort of off? Maybe it's just that. No, something does feel a bit peculiar, doesn't it? Perhaps it's a sensation of a fresh start. Well, shall we go see some patients? Mr. Robertson, what happened? Last I saw you in the upstream ward, you were doing just fine.
I just can't take it anymore, Doc. At first I thought it was chest pain, but this feeling of loneliness is crippling. I can't find the energy to wake up in the morning. I feel utterly alone.
Oh, Mr. Robertson, any idea why? Are you anxious? What about your family? How are they doing? And what about social services? Are there any that we should call in? What about the social determinants of your health? Let's go through each and every single one. How can I help?
Doc, what's going on?
Excuse me. What was that? I don't know. Something came over me. I feel so filterless. Well, pull yourself together. Look, in order to be a successful physician, you have to first and foremost manage yourself.
Gabe, I've been looking for you. Miss John's situation has gotten a lot worse. She's unconscious, her O2 sats have dropped, her organs are failing.
That's not possible.
Look, I've got to go. The whole ward is going wonky.
We might get rid of this. Right. I'm not ready to lose you, Gabe. You can do this. Just, you know you need to check the oxygen. 100% good. Don't be silly, check the dialysis. Okay, and then, what are you forgetting? What are you forgetting? Oh, why are you watching me?
I don't know. You wanted me here.
I don't need you. I don't need anyone. I don't trust anyone. I don't even trust myself right now. What? Miss John!
Came as quickly as I could.
Oh my god. Sorry. Oh my god. I need to start by apologizing. Dr. Dave, you don't have to apologize to either one of us.
Yeah, we're just happy to be reunited. Dr. Gates, we came as soon as we heard. We can't believe what happened.
Yeah, Miss John was our first patient.
Thank you. It's going to take some time to process.
Well, let us know if there's anything we can do.
I don't know if you realize this, but each one of the 6 of you has already taught me something so special. The 6 of us? Dr. Gabe, it's only ever been us 4. Of course. Sorry, my mistake. I guess I've just never been any good with numbers.
Been a heavy week, hasn't it?
Think of that about one of these days.
Yeah, I ended up finishing most of my work, but I also took some time just for myself. I even picked up a new hobby, for fun.
It seems like your time away from room did you some good.
Yeah, to be honest, demands were so much. Even a workaholic like me couldn't keep up.
Well, we were all worried maybe you put yourself out.
Yeah, I guess I just didn't realize until it was too late. I worked so hard to get into medical school, and I guess I developed some habits that were really hard to kick. But I'm going to be more intentional about taking time just to relax.
Good call. What are you, bro?
Well, being in the upstream ward gave me some time to reflect. When we were young, my family, we never had any money, and we were never happy, so I came to believe that was the source of all joy. Mr. Robertson showed me that wasn't the case. He had all this money in the world and no one to share it with. At the end of the day, the upstream ward gave him the support he needed. But enough about me. I'd be too long for it's been.
Things are actually going so great now.
When they aren't, we talk.
Now I get why Mo is always so frustrated and angry. Or tries to box him into this stereotype based on the way he talks, but he's actually such a gentle and expressive guy.
Showing it, Frustrated with the words can't come out of my mouth, but that's gotta change. Things just come out of me, dude.
Oh, you help us so much too, as you all know. I never usually am on time, and I don't try my hardest, but I realized that helps get me through, but I let down everyone around me, and I just can't let that happen anymore.
No fear. What was you? What's up, Bill?
Anyway, seems like this experience has been good for all of us, even Dr. Gabe, who
Speaking of that, we have to get going. We need to be on time. After all, today is our first official day as Dr. Gabe's chosen mentees. Yes.
Oh, by the way, Felicia, what's that new hobby you were talking about?
Oh, haven't you heard?
Ball was life.
feeling that we've lost a part of the ward with Miss John's passing. It seems she embodied so many values, the ability to look past people's mistakes, to accept their flaws, and just, I wish I realized sooner how it all applied to me. It's true. And look, I know you said it many, many times, and I'm sorry I was so stubborn. I needed to be perfect, Kyla. The second something started to go wrong, I questioned what everyone saw in me. I just couldn't fathom that I'm not perfect.
No one expected you to be perfect.
No, but I did, and that drove me to dream up those two students.
Wait, dream up?
I'm not quite sure exactly what it was, but Kyla, there is something that I have to tell you.
What is it?
I could have prevented Miss John from flatlining.
No, we've already been over this.
No, I was in the room, Kyla, and I was just so caught up in this internal dialogue that I couldn't do anything. I was trapped in my own head until it was too late. Eve.
It's all right.
Okay. You're yourself. No, and look, I'm never going back to that place again. I will get help. It's really brave of you, Eve. And Kyla, I should have said this ages ago, but I am so sorry for what I put you through, what I put everyone
No,
in.
please. Please don't. If I had any idea what you were going through, but never mind. We're here now. What happened was terrible, but why don't we use this moment to remember what made Miss Strong so wise? She wasn't afraid to ask for support in difficult times. Just a quick look